How many times have you felt completely overtaken by emotion, as if someone else took control of your mind, your actions, and even your words? Perhaps it was the sting of someone's comment that triggered something deep inside, or maybe the frustration of not achieving a long-held goal. When emotions hijack our thoughts, it's as if our own inner stability becomes a distant memory. But what if we could reach a place of calm, even in the face of chaos? What if we could train ourselves to not only feel, but understand, harness, and even master our emotions? This journey is not about erasing emotions or numbing ourselves to life's experiences. Instead, it's about finding a deep-seated resilience and power, a power that comes from within. Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that guided figures like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, teaches that emotional mastery is possible through discipline, introspection, and reflection. Here are 5 Stoic principles that, with practice, can help us become masters of our own emotions, so they no longer rule us. 1. Understand the root of your emotions. Every emotion has an origin, a trigger that lies beneath its surface. In a world where emotions move fast and reactions are quicker, how often do we stop and think about why we feel a certain way? Emotions are, in their essence, signals. They're messages from within that ask us to pay attention. Stoics believed in dissecting emotions, not to judge them, but to understand them. Let's imagine a scenario. A close friend unexpectedly cancels plans last minute, leaving you with an uncomfortable pang of disappointment and even anger. Instead of letting these emotions spiral, pause and ask, what does this reaction say about me? Maybe it's a need for reliability, or perhaps it's an unaddressed sense of abandonment. By diving deep, you're not merely reacting, you're identifying the roots. For me, understanding the root of an emotion transformed how I approached relationships. One day, after a heated argument, I sat down and simply asked, what am I actually feeling? It wasn't anger. It was fear of losing someone I cared about. Practice. Take 5 minutes each evening to reflect on any intense emotions you felt during the day. Ask yourself, what caused this emotion, and why did I react that way? Over time, patterns will emerge, revealing insights about what lies beneath the surface. 2. Detach from the need to control outcomes. As humans, we are creatures of expectation. We expect people to treat us a certain way. We anticipate results, and when things deviate from our ideal vision, it's easy to feel frustration, disappointment, or even resentment. Stoics remind us of a profound truth. We cannot control external events, but we can control how we respond to them. This principle is at the core of emotional mastery. Think of the last time things didn't go as planned. Maybe you lost a job opportunity, or perhaps a personal project didn't gain the momentum you hoped for. It's natural to feel upset, but the Stoic approach would suggest asking, what part of this is under my control? When I started a small venture years ago, I had high hopes, but as challenges mounted, disappointment set in. By focusing only on the process, what I could do each day, I found a sense of calm amid the uncertainty. This detachment gave me clarity and helped me see setbacks as stepping stones. Practice. Write down 3 things you're currently striving for, and beside each, jot down which aspects you can control. Remind yourself to focus on those aspects, letting go of the rest. 3. View life's challenges as opportunities for growth. The Stoics famously believed in amor fati, or the love of fate. Rather than resisting life's hardships, they encouraged embracing each challenge as an opportunity to build resilience. This approach does not ignore pain, but rather seeks to find value within it. When we shift our mindset to see emotions as teachers, even sadness, anger, or frustration become guides for self-improvement. Imagine yourself on a difficult day, facing a personal or professional setback that feels overwhelming. Instead of reacting with despair, imagine asking yourself, "What can I learn here?" I remember a time when a close friend moved away, leaving an unexpected void. The initial sadness felt like it might drown me, but over time, it became a lesson in valuing relationships and building self-reliance. That emotional pain transformed into a gift of introspection and growth. Beats the next time you experience a strong emotion tied to a difficult experience, take a moment to ask, what is this emotion teaching me? Embrace it as an invitation to evolve. 4. Reframe your thoughts. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea that events themselves do not disturb us. Rather, it is our judgments about them that do. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us to look at events as they are, without layering them with exaggerated emotion or assumption. If we can change how we view an event, we can change how it impacts us emotionally. Picture yourself in traffic, stressed and late for an important meeting. The initial thought might be, "This is the worst. I can't believe this is happening." But what if instead you reframed it as, "This is out of my control, and stressing won't help me arrive any faster"? Suddenly, the tension lessens. I once applied this approach to a frustrating client project. Instead of seeing it as a hassle, I reframed it as a learning experience, a way to practice patience. This small shift made all the difference. Practice throughout your day. Whenever you feel a surge of frustration or impatience, pause and ask yourself, how can I view this differently? Try to practice reframing one situation daily until it becomes second nature. 5. Embrace the power of daily reflection and meditation. Emotional mastery is not achieved in a single act, but through consistent practice. Stoics were known to reflect on their days, assessing their thoughts, actions, and emotions. This reflective practice strengthens self-awareness, allowing us to observe emotional patterns without judgment. Meditation or mindfulness can also help anchor us in the present moment, freeing us from the grip of past regrets or future anxieties. Imagine ending each day by sitting in silence, mentally walking through your actions and reactions. It's a simple practice, but one that can reveal profound insights over time. I started this habit a few years ago, taking just 5 minutes to ask, where did my emotions serve me today, and where did they mislead me? This quiet introspection has shown me that emotional mastery isn't about being unfeeling, but about choosing how to feel, consciously and deliberately. Practice. Set aside a few minutes at night to reflect on your day, focusing on moments of strong emotion. Observe without judgment and consider how you might handle similar situations in the future with a calmer mindset. Conclusion. Mastering your emotions is a journey, a practice that deepens with each conscious choice, every deliberate reflection, and every quiet moment of introspection. It's not about banishing feelings, but about learning to navigate them with strength and wisdom. Embracing Stoic principles in this way empowers us to live fuller, more meaningful lives, where emotions serve us rather than rule us. In a world that often feels overwhelming, the ability to master our emotions can feel like a superpower. Imagine facing your day with calmness, resilience, and strength, no matter what comes your way. This isn't a far-off ideal, but a realistic possibility when we commit to understanding, reframing, and embracing each feeling that rises. So the next time emotions knock at your door, pause, breathe, and remember. This too is part of the journey.